Hey 30-minute marketers, in today's video we're going to talk about how to promote Clickbank products using Facebook ads. If you're new to the channel, I'm Gary Baker and I'm here to show you how to do more to market your message in less time. And to do that, click on the subscribe button, ring the bell for notification of future videos. Check out the link in the description and in the pinned first comment for a simple and effective step-by-step blueprint that you can use to start your own online business today. Remember, it's not about faster, it's about focus. And like I said, today's focus is on promoting Clickbank products using Facebook ads. So let's set the stage, if you will. Here's what our funnel is going to effectively look like. We're going to be bringing traffic in from Facebook to a blog post that's going to have an opt-in that's going to put leads on our email address, and then after they opt in, they're going to be redirected to a bridge page that we created that's going to have a buy now button that's going to lead to the Clickbank order page. The Clickbank product that we're going to be promoting via this funnel, if we hop over to Clickbank, it is IM checklist. Over 431 IM checklists, and the average sale is $31.98. Okay, so let me show you the blog post, the opt-in form, and the bridge page, as well as the order page, so you get a better idea of the way this is going to look before we jump into Facebook and set up the ads. So of course, as you know, 30minutemarketing.net is the blog here for the channel. As you can see here over at Neil Patel's tool, we have some organic traffic trickling in, and you can see that we have a blog post here called 8 Important Reasons to Use Checklists in Your Business, which gets estimated daily visit of about 26. You can see the traffic, while it is growing for the SEO keywords on 30minutemarketing.net, we need a way to boost the traffic just a smidge. So that's why we're going to be doing this experiment with Facebook ads, and I'm doing it live here on the channel. So here's the blog post, and as you can see, the blog post is all about checklists and the importance of using checklists in your online business. And as you scroll down through here, when the traffic comes in from Facebook, what they're going to see here is a special offer to access 373 plus marketing checklists with PLR for $3 for a limited time. All they have to do is click here, and of course that's going to pop up the opt-in page or the opt-in box that you saw in the funnel. And of course, when they put in this information, that will connect them to the email list. And then when they say get it now, that will take them over to the bridge page, which has the headline and a video here from Kevin Fahey and a buy now button and some other information here as far as testimonials. Again, this is just a brief bridge page instead of sending them directly to the sales page. What we're trying to do is shorten the time between making the decision of when they opted into the email list and making a decision to spend $3 to get the checklist that they're going to see here in the video. Of course, if you click on the buy now button, that's going to be a direct link to the checkout page over at Clickbank, and then they're going to be able to put in their information, actually pay, and get their checklist. And as you can see, the first part of this funnel is a monthly payment of $17. So that's the product that we're going to be promoting with our ad. And that is the basic setup that you saw here: the blog post, the opt-in form to an email list. After they opt in, redirected to our bridge page, and then if they click the buy now button on our bridge page, they're redirected to the Clickbank order page. So now let's move on to setting up the Facebook ad. And to do that, we're going to hop inside of Audience Insights just so you can see the thought process behind building the audience that we're trying to target. So what you have here by default is the more than 1 billion people that are available to you on Facebook. And as you can see here, women and men, 45%, 55%, and you can see the status here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some interest. Now, the key to doing this when you set up your Facebook ad for your Clickbank product is to do your research prior to this stage, because this tool is not going to tell you who to target. It's going to tell you the size of the audience once you start narrowing it down. This tool allows you to build a targeted audience. It doesn't give you information on your target audience. That is the information that you have to do, and you do that through your niche research. And I'll go ahead and leave a card up here in the corner to a playlist about niche research so you can understand what that entails. Be sure to watch those videos. I have a text document here where I've written a little bit of copy, but I've picked out 3 marketers that I want to target to see what kind of audience we can get. So to start off with interest, we're going to start off with Frank Kern. So we'll select Frank Kern. That's going to bring our audience down to 250K. But let's look at some other people here on the list. Let's look at, say, now we have a Ryan Dice, we have an Eben Pagan, we have Jeff Walker. Let's go ahead and let's add Ryan Dice. As you can see that we've now narrowed it down to 200,000 to 250,000. Let's go Ryan Dice. That's keeping it's the same kind of number. Another one that we would like that I don't see here on this list, but I know Perry Marshall is a good one. He is going to be a more specific, a little less well-known, most likely, than, say, a Frank Kern. Possibly even less or more than Ryan Dice from Digital Marketer, and of course Perry Marshall, the 80/20 sales and marketing and the Google Ads guy. Of course, that's leaving us at 200 to 250,000. Let's check out the demographics. So if we were to look at the demographics and change this, so our biggest numbers are the age 25 to 54. So if we were to drop this age down to 25, let's see if that changes. These numbers are pretty much staying the same, so it looks like we have a pretty decent audience size here at about 200 to 250,000 people with those 3 marketers as the interest. So we'll just go ahead and test this audience with those 3 interests. One thing I do want to make sure that I do to bring this audience down as well, we change the demographics. Let's go ahead and let's just do this test inside the United States. That should most definitely bring our audience down. As you can see, brought it down to about 70 to 80K. And of course, for this test, that's probably a little better. We can focus on a location, an age group. 25, we'll go ahead and just leave that. That just goes out to the rest 65 plus. That's fine. That's sort of in the wheelhouse for this product. And we'll go ahead and we'll save this audience. US marketers. 25 plus. Okay, so now we've saved that and we have this audience all set from our insights. So now we should be able to use that inside of our Facebook ad. So we'll go ahead and we will click on Create Ad. And that will take us over to our Ads Manager, as you can see here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to pick our marketing objective. We're going to select traffic. Now, for this objective, understand that we're looking to get traffic to our blog post, which leads into our opt-in form, which leads to our bridge page, which leads to the Clickbank product sales page or checkout page. Now, Facebook is going to tell you once you select traffic and you go down here, it's going to give you messages about optimizing your budget, and it's going to give you information about conversions and information like that. But for now, we're just strictly focused on traffic for this ad and this test. So we're going to say I am checklist. Here you can see that the pop-up is telling us switch your objective to drive more conversions, use your pixel. In this case, again, we're not interested and we're not trying to muddy the waters with worried about conversions and pixels. We're just simply going with traffic for I am checklist, and we're going to make sure that we date this so we know where we're at. And it's going to ask you about split tests. It's going to talk about campaign budget optimizations. All this stuff is important and great, but we want to keep this simple and focused on driving traffic from Facebook to our blog post to get people to opt into our email list, driving that traffic to our bridge page, and getting traffic over to our Clickbank order page to test the effectiveness of the traffic, the targeted traffic of the Facebook ad. Again, we don't want to muddy the waters and make this more complicated than it is. We are looking for traffic. We are looking for clicks. We are looking to optimize the conversion on our blog post and our opt-in form to our bridge page and to our order page. That is our objective. So don't let Facebook and their objective get you confused and mixed up on what your objective is to get traffic to your blog post. Enough of that. Here we go. We set our campaign name and we're going to continue. Here we're in the ad set. We'll go ahead and we'll say this is US 25 plus. marketers, IM checklists, ad set. Choose where you want to drive your traffic. You'll enter more details and destination later. We're driving traffic to a website. Again, don't get caught up in dynamic creatives and offers. We want to select the audience that we built in our audience insight tool. As you can see here, US marketers 25 plus. As you can see though, there is an issue. It's saying our potential reach is 5 million people. So let's go ahead and let's edit that, because something has happened between here and there. So here we go. You can see the potential reach changed. We'll go ahead and we'll re-add these. This is sometimes happen. You need to understand when you're inside the Facebook Ads Manager that when these things happen, don't let it slow you down. Just try to work through it and see if you can correct it. And as you can see, even though these numbers are telling us the sizes here, the potential reach is 5 million. We're just going to go ahead and move through that and just accept that as a glitch at this moment, and go ahead and keep building our creative so we don't lose any steam and getting our ad up and getting it approved. As you can see, these are the kind of things that you deal with. Go ahead and save that as a copy. Even though we've picked these interests, you can see the ads tool is still telling us that our audience is fairly broad. Again, I'm not sure why it's telling me that, but let's carry on with the setup. Optimization for ad delivery. We are interested in link clicks. Will deliver your ads to people most likely to click on them. You have these other optional settings. Cost control, don't be concerned with those. Budget and schedule. We are going to be running a $5 a day daily budget. Run my ad set continuously starting today. You'll spend no more than $35 per week. And with that, we will continue. Here we're going to create our ad. We'll just call this ad number 1. And of course, you will need your Facebook page where you're going to be running your ad. Here we're going to be creating a single image or video ad. Down here, we're going to be adding our primary text, which I set that up already. I had a little bit of copy here, so we'll grab that, copy and paste it. Again, you would do this before you got to this stage, and then once you enter that primary text, you'll go ahead and move on to your headline. And for our headline, we're going to use the headline of our blog post. And for the URL, it's going to be the URL of our blog post. And then we'll go back up here and we will add media. And what we're going to do is we're going to add an image that we downloaded previously. Of course, you can get these images freely available. I'll put a card up here where I talked about where to get royalty-free images that you can use. And you can download those. And I've grabbed an image here. I've grabbed 3 different images because we're going to run 3 different ads inside of this ad set. So that ad will upload, or that image will upload. You can see right there. We'll click continue. Now what you can see here is we have our ad where we added our primary text, which is our copy. We added our headline, which is the headline of our blog post, which actually I think I'll shorten this so this doesn't look like it's going off the screen. That'll update 8 important reasons to use checklists. Learn more. So here we have our ad question. What do you need to know to build an online business? And you can see here there is an answer, and then there's a see more button. So that looks good for that ad. Of course, if you want to see what it looks like on desktop, you can see there that's what it looks like on desktop. Of course, you'll get more of your copy, and the image will be bigger, which is just fine. We're focused on mobile and desktop in this case, and to do that we will carry on. Facebook pixel, I have one set up. If you don't, it's not important at this point. And we will go ahead and we will hit confirm. And now what you have is you have your campaign completed. Here's your campaign. It's in review. You're using ad set budget. So we'll go ahead and we'll move over to ad set. And as you can see, let me back up here and select this so it won't be as busy on the next page. You have your campaigns, You have your ad set for your one campaign here, and then we have that ad set. We'll select that, and we'll see we have one ad now in review. What we want to do is we want to duplicate this, and then we want to make a copy of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this ad number 2. And what we're going to do here is we're going to change the image, because at this point what we want to do is we want to have the ability to see which type of image resonates with the selected audience. So this is a method of split testing, and of course when you're doing split testing you only want to change one thing at a time. So in our case it's going to be the image, and I'm going to run 3 ads inside of this ad set and spread that $5 budget across the 3 ads and let Facebook pick the winner. So we'll go ahead and we'll click continue. Now you can see here I've changed, the copy is the same, but the image is different. The headline is the same with the learn more button. We'll go ahead and we'll publish that. We'll close that. Go ahead and now we'll duplicate this one. Same here, original campaign, duplicate. Now also remember, when you are setting up your ads, if you see a different screen at any time or you see a different layout, remember that depending on how you click inside of the ads manager or the time that you're doing this, that these settings may change. The layout of the ads manager may change. Don't let that freak you out. Just carry on. Look at the settings, read the information, understand what you're trying to do, and just move forward. Here we're selecting our 3rd image for our 3rd ad, and once it's uploaded, hit continue. You'll see this ad change here. The copy will stay the same. It's just a different image because we are split testing the image between ad number 1, number 2, and number 3. Go ahead and publish that. So what you have now is you have ad number 1, which has this guy looking down sort of with his arms crossed and his pencil, sort of a cartoon with a checklist and his coffee. You have ad number 2 with the more traditional clipboard and a pen, check, 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 getting stuff done. Ad number 3, sort of a big green light with a check mark. And what we're doing is we're putting those all inside of an ad set where we've set our budget for $5. We've set our audience, which is location, living in the United States, our age group 25 to 65 plus, our interest, the 3 marketers that we chose, Ryan Dice, Frank Kern, or Perry Marshall. Again, this potential reach says 5 million. Okay, to bring this potential reach back down to where we thought it would be versus the 5 million, some settings that need to be checked off after, of course, you've set your traffic website, your budget and schedule. You set your audience, of course, our interests, Ryan Dice, Frank Kern, or Perry Marshall. We need to go down to placement. We need to check edit placements. What we're doing is we're only selecting Facebook, and we're unchecking everything except for Facebook newsfeed. So as you can see, there are no check marks, which by default all these will be checked. And we're also checking all mobile devices. We're checking only when connected to Wi-Fi, as well as optimization for ad delivery. We want to make sure that this is link clicks. When you get charged, you want to make sure you only get charged for link clicks, not impressions. We're not worried about people seeing our ads. We're worried about people clicking our ads. So as you can see, with those additional settings, we've come down from 5 million to 78,000. As always, when you're creating Facebook ads, make sure that you just check and double check all the settings. Don't get frustrated with the interface. It does change. It looks different at times. Just keep working through it and you will get your ad set up and you will get it published. And you eventually get it approved and you will be on your way getting link clicks, which as you can see here, expected reach daily, 296 to 855 with 10 to 30 link clicks per day. Double check my ad sets. I have my 3 ads that are in review. My 3 ads that are in review using my ad set here, which you can see is there. Of course, you have your budget and your strategy for link clicks, lowest cost, inside of the campaign that we created. And there you go. Your ad is ready. It's in review. It will be reviewed and it will be approved or disapproved. That is part of the process. You just have to wait. If it's disapproved, if they tell you what's disapproved, make some changes, see if you can get it reapproved. If not, delete the entire campaign and start from scratch. That is just part of the process. Let me show you here. Currently, it is 2:06 p.m. Thursday, November 28th here, and I'm actually in Kuwait. So that is the date and the time that you can see that I put the ad in review. As soon as it is denied or approved, hopefully it is approved, I will get back with you and follow up with you in the next video in this series, where you can see exactly what happens with our ad that we have here on Facebook, how much traffic we get to our blog post, how much it costs, how well it converts into our opt-in form, how well it converts at our opt-in form, how well people are going over to our bridge page, and of course the most important thing, have we or have we not made sales from our ads, and of course how many leads we've collected inside of our email autoresponder. So now we have covered everything you need in this case, in this setup, to set up your Facebook ads. So if this was helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you think this was a lot and it was very complicated, go ahead, leave me a comment, say complicated. Also let me know if you have any experience with Facebook ads, whether it was positive or negative. I would love to hear in the comments. Of course, if you would like to get started with a simple and effective strategy that you can get started with today without having to wait on Facebook to approve your ads, go ahead, click the link in the description for a simple and effective step-by-step blueprint and strategy to get started with your online business today, which doesn't involve Facebook ads. And with that, check out the 30-minute timer here on the end screen. Check out the videos here on the end screen as well for more information about blogging, bridge pages, everything you need to know about marketing right here on 30minutemarketing.net. And with that, I'll talk to you later. Bye.